Hey guys, happy weekend. I'm just gonna do a real quick wrap up and TBR video for you for this upcoming week. I know it's a couple days late, I'm sorry. So you probably know I started off last week by reading Leviathan Wakes, which I finished. I have a review on this one. I gave it about 3.5 stars. I also read The House on Mango Street by Sandra Cisneros, which is about a girl who's growing up in kind of the Mexican community in Chicago and dealing with poverty and the kind of assumptions that people make about her. It's really short, it's about 100 or so pages, and it's very good. I was quite impressed with it. I think I'll pick up some more Sandra Cisneros in the future. I also read Kurt Vonnegut's Slaughterhouse-Five, which I have right here. This is about a man who is he calls himself unstuck in time. So it switches between him as a 40-year-old man who is kind of in and out of mental facilities, and then as a young man about 18 years old when he is in World War II, and then kind of this third timeline where he is on an alien planet. It was an interesting read. I'm still kind of not sure how I felt about it at times, but it was definitely a good read. The next book I read, I only have an ebook copy of, so the picture will be right here somewhere, and that is Parasite by Mira. It is about kind of this future version of our world where these medical parasites have been implanted into most people, and they kind of administer drugs naturally, and have kind of become this staple of medicine. And then everything goes crazy. People with the implants start having this sleepwalking sickness where they will all of a sudden just lose consciousness. And then on top of that, after a while, they become violent. So it follows a young woman who has one of these implants. Her name is Sal, and she has kind of been panicking about this because Symbogen, which is the company that does all the implants, has been a big part of her life. She got into a car accident, was in a coma, and then as they were pulling her life support away, the implant kind of kicked in and saved her life. So it was super freaky. It was one of those books where I laid in bed for 20 minutes with the blankets over my head afterwards because I was a little bit freaked out. And then the last one I have was an audiobook. It was Brave New World, read by Michael York. And I will be participating in the forum discussions in the BookTube reading buddies about that. I'm only going to be focusing on 2 books this week, which is a little bit unusual for me. But one of the books that I want to read is very long. So the first one is Oh, Africa by Andrew Lewis Cohen. This is a new release. It's about 300 or so pages. And it's supposed to be a kind of 1920s and 30s story about 2 brothers who decide to go and be filmmakers in Africa for their first kind of big feature film. It's kind of being passed off as being in the vein of The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay, which you may not know, but is one of my favorite books of 2014. This is supposed to be in that same vein, so I am excited to start it, and we will see what I think. And then, if you paid attention last week, we knew this was a honker. I kind of got distracted by other things and didn't start it, but 1Q84 by Haruki Murakami. This is supposed to be a dystopian novel, kind of reminiscent of 1984, and I'm really excited to start it, but it is about 1,200 pages, so it's a chunker. But hopefully I will be able to get this done this week. The other thing I will be doing at some point is stopping by my library. I have a 4.5-hour drive one way on Friday and then again on Sunday. So I will be doing a lot of driving this weekend, and I would like to pick up an audiobook. If you have any suggestions for an audiobook that's really good or that you really enjoyed, or even just, a book you really enjoyed, let me know. Like I said, I have a net of about 9 hours in the car, so I have a lot of time. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Let me know if there's any book in particular you want me to review. I'm very inclined to review Parasite by Myra Graham because, for one thing, it's a Hugo Award nominee, and also freaked me the heck out. But let me know what you think. I'll talk to you guys later.